Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jelly, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're actually going to be doing something that I wasn't sure I would be doing, but I kind of got talked into it, so we're gonna go ahead and create a new character. Now, I've already tried to do this once on my channel before, but essentially what ended up happening is that server ended up failing and falling apart. But with this one, it's going to be slightly different because I'm going to take a different approach with this. Me and probably 30 or 40 other people from all across, Last War in general, some other YouTubers, some other big players, we've decided to go ahead and create new accounts and new servers. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be recording this, putting this up, but I'm going to because that's my job, right? So as you can see here, we're going to be in Warzone 2300. I haven't even named myself. I'm still level 0. I haven't even unlocked my base. I literally just created the character on my phone, and then I wanted to go through this start to finish with you guys so you guys can see everything that I'm doing. How did I upgrade my base? What way did what alliance did I join? Blah, 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 things like that. So I figured I would show you guys from the very, very start what this looks like. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get through most of this because 99% of this game super early on is just doing a lot of these like around the base things. And honestly, I don't feel like showing all this to you guys because I feel like it's just a waste of your time and my time. So I will catch up with you guys when something important is happening. Okay, so I just went ahead and I finished the last part of the tutorial. I just realized I have a horrible hair day and it looks awful on camera. But that's okay. I'm not going to back out on it now. I'm just going to own up to it. But after you finish up the tutorial here, or the first run, the game pretty much walks you through what to do. You're going to go ahead and fix up your HQ here. Pretty simple stuff. And then from here, you technically have a base. Now, the tutorial isn't completely finished yet. It's going to show you everything that you need to do. There's going to be like a giant dog that attacks you and whatnot. It's up to you whether you want to do it or not. I mean, not whether you want to do it or not, but I'm not gonna. What I'm saying is I'm not going to put this on video because it's basic stuff here. Um, Another thing that you can do, I didn't do it, but another thing that you can do is every time that you level up your farm land, like if you have max resources, that next level has higher max resources. So if you level it up, you're going to get that max resource, if that makes any sense. So yeah, the game's just pretty much going to walk you through what to do at this point, and it's a lot of just repairing these small little buildings that you can see around here, and also ones that you can't, like your first uh, base there, or your whatever it's called, your first squad. And then from there, it's just going to be basically it's going to walk you through what to do. There's no proper or not proper way to do this up until like level, I'd say like 7 or 8. It's just pretty much I would recommend getting up that high as fast as possible. It just makes sense. Now, this server did open up about 12 hours ago. This video is going to go live today on July 21st. Hopefully, I don't know what my day has in store for me, but the hope is that this will go live today. And you guys are more than welcome to join the server. However, I can't promise that we will have space in our alliance because I am not leadership there. And as I said, I joined here with a bunch of other people. So I can't promise that there's going to be space in my alliance. And in fact, I would say if you're going to join the server, don't bank on joining this alliance. Just we're all just here to have fun and build probably not probably, but we're hoping to build the strongest server in all of Last War. I think that's kind of the hope. Maybe not the strongest, but the most fun, definitely. And a lot of activity is what we're praying for here as well. So yeah, as I was saying, we're kind of just hoping, I think, to build the most fun and active server in Last War. Not the strongest. There's certainly going to be some really strong people here, but I don't know what the plan of attack is. As I figure that out, I will share. But essentially, this video is just here to show you how I start a new base in Last War, what do I prioritize, and all of that fun stuff. So once I get through this whole tutorial thing, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much show you guys all that stuff. The tutorial and all this beginning game is very, very slow. It drags out. It takes so long to do any of the basic stuff. But as soon as you're done with this, it's so much faster. Like they changed a lot of this from the last time that I started. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Clear the district. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have to go around the base. As I was saying, I'm not exactly sure what the plan of action here is, but I hope honestly all I care about is having a good fun server with a lot of great people, and I think that's going to be what happens here. So yeah, as I said, you guys are more than welcome to join, but just do not plan on being part of this alliance because I have no idea what's going to be happening with it. And again, I'm not leadership. So I'm not here to say who can or cannot come to the alliance. I'll talk to you guys as soon as I'm like you got to do a lot of this just base clearing stuff. If you guys have known Last War at all, you'll understand just how time consuming and boring this is. Everybody hates it. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of people like this, and this is actually a big reason why people downloaded this game was for this type of stuff. Me personally, I knew what it was before downloading it because my wife played beforehand, and I am just looking here to build the best base I can, minimal spending, like very, very minimal spending. I don't plan on spending a whole lot on this account. I just plan on spending basically what I consider necessity. So, like for me, I've said before in a couple of my videos in the past, I consider things like battle passes necessity. I consider like heroes necessity. I think that they're all very, very important. I consider like the second tech center a necessity, the second builder a necessity, stuff like that. So basically, you guys are going to see what I consider a min maxing account where I don't spend a whole lot, but I make do with what I do spend. And I have no idea how long this is actually going to last. I have zero idea how long we're going to be able to play the server for, because at the end of the day, my allegiance and my main server is still 1789, which is what you guys have known for pretty much my entire time recording here. That is still my main channel. It's still going to be my priority, or my main channel, but my main server, it's still going to be my priority. This is kind of a for funsies, and I'm just here to have a good time account. In fact, when this was originally like broadcast as an idea, there was a couple of like really, really strong players, and I made a joke. I said, I'm a reporter. I can't get caught up in your guys' crossfire. So that's kind of what I'm here for. I'm literally just here for a fun time and to record. So that's my hope here. Ugh, this whole epilogue takes so long to get through. I'm sick. So yeah, like right here, I consider Kimberly an essential buy. This is the reason why I started like recording again. Kimberly here is an essential buy, at least in my opinion here, for 100 gold bricks. I obviously am going to have to load up some gold bricks onto my account, but I figured I would go ahead and go over that really quickly with you guys beforehand. And also another thing that I kind of want to go over that I am going to go over in a future video anyway, because this is pretty important, at least in my opinion. I'm going to go over a great way to show you guys how to get free rewards and stuff like that, like these ID points here. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to see your ID points. It says 1,000 on mine. I'm going to go ahead and click activate my reward card. Now, as you can see here on my screen, I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. You can see my name and whatnot down here. I'm going to go ahead and actually, so you can see my commander name over here. You can see my ID points over there. You're going to go ahead and you're going to come down here and you're going to see this. So this currently says in-game items are locked for 5 days and 12 hours. And I'm assuming that's just because of how new it is. But once you have like your account linked and whatnot, there is a billion and one things that you can do. Like, so as you can see here, it's the Last War official store. I'm moving my face cam back and forth for you guys. But the Last War official store, you can add like all these ID points here and you get just pretty much in-game rewards. So there's going to be speed ups and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and show this to you guys in like next week's video. I do plan on having a couple uploads this week because I did miss past couple weeks due to vacation. But this is pretty much where you can buy gold bricks, all this stuff. You can access it through the Last War official store here. And I just find this to be a fantastic addition for a lot of people that may not know that this exists. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys one more time. What you're going to do is you're going to click on your profile picture on the top left of your Last War. You'll see there's your profile picture. You're going to click on account down there at the bottom. And then you're going to go to ID Reward Center, and it'll automatically send you over to that website I was just on. So I hope that helps you guys out just a little bit, get some free rewards, there's some speed ups, there's some shards, there's a lot of stuff in there. And it's great for low spending players or even everybody. Like I'm a moderate spender on my other account and I enjoy it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get into an alliance now. I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade what needs to be upgraded here. And I'll be back with you guys as soon as I get my alliance center built. Okay, so I did just now reach headquarters level 4, which does allow me to unlock the alliance support hub, which is very, very crucial, especially early game, because it's going to help you guys. Like the second and the faster you guys get into an alliance, especially an active alliance, the more likely you guys are to have everything speed up so much faster. It's just going to give you a great way to get some speed ups, a great way to have people help you build your buildings, a great way for you to get free gifts, a great way for you to get resources. So the fastest way like to grow in this game is to be in an alliance, and my name is going to be the Jelly on YouTube, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put that. And yeah, I'm going to say what's up into the world. And I got to upload a profile picture. But the only way that I can upload a profile picture is actually not on here. You have to do it on your phone, your mobile phone or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly on my phone. I will be right back. Actually, I lied to you guys. I did say I was going to go ahead and do that, but I'm not going to just yet because I completely forgot that I have to buy the 99-cent Kim pack, and I just don't feel like doing it just yet. So I'm not going to do it yet. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to be working with here, and let me find my alliance to work that I'm going to be playing with here. So while I'm waiting for that, my alliance, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to upgrade my base. A lot of just basic stuff. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all this basic stuff. This is pretty much just leveling up as fast as possible. Once we get to finally making decisions and stuff, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be doing. But in the meantime, I don't think it's worth your guys' time to sit here and watch this. So I'm going to be back when I have something important. Okay, so I did just apply to the alliance. Let's see if I get let in here in just a minute. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm here with everybody now. We're in an alliance. We're in the alliance with all the peeps. What is up, my dudes? Oh, so excited. This is such a fun. Wow. I forgot that this is a feature now. So we just got a bunch of free stuff. That means that we can speed up every bit of this process. And I am very, very excited for this. I cannot wait. Let's just get through a lot of this really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys basically what purchases am I making really early on. That's kind of the important one because a lot of people come into here, they're like, I want to create a new account, I want to know what I should be spending on, and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys some of the best purchases early on. I'm gonna load up, I think like this $9.99 initial buy reward because I do get $20 worth of gold bricks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly, and I'll be right back with you guys in just a minute. So as you can see here, it says payment successful for my 22,000 gold bricks. It's right above my name. I'm going to go ahead and move this down actually just a little bit because what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be purchasing here. And the first things first, I'm going to be buying the second builder for $2. I think that's great value. And by the way, that $10 pack is going to be $20 worth of value because for your first purchase, they allow that to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy my second builder there because I think that the second builder is a very, 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 very good value. And I'm going to go ahead and buy Kimberly over here for $1 because, again, great value. I think this is absolutely worth it if you guys are going to be spending money there. And then there's a couple of other things I'm going to be going ahead and show you guys as soon as I get this stuff. I want to make sure that I'm constantly upgrading whatever it is I can. I need resources actually. So we're going to go ahead, come over here to Alliance Gifts. Boom, 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 boom. Basic, bunch of basic stuff. Alliance text, we're going to donate as much as possible because we do want the alliance points. It's going to help with speed up very, very quickly. And then milestone stuff like this. Everything that has a red dot you're going to want to do because it is pretty much necessary. But here, this alliance store is going to be a huge deal because firstly, first things first, since they got rid of a lot of the stores, it is very, very hard to come across stamina. So stamina is very, very important to get out of this alliance store. And also all these speed ups pretty much forever are very useful, especially the building speed ups and the tech speed ups super early on. Very, 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 very important. And also don't sleep on some of this other stuff up here like drone parts. It's very hard to get drone parts, whether it's early or late game. And now that they got rid of 90% of the way to buy drone parts, it's very important that you guys are buying drone parts to begin with. There's a billion and one ways, a billion and one things that you guys should be doing, but I'm just going to walk you through with what I can. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm already getting stuck on resources, but the best way to avoid that is actually just by doing stuff, like in general. You can get resources from everything, like even there, just doing my daily tasks, I'm going to get resources, unlocking around my base, I'm going to get resources. So I wonder if I got enough resources. I did just to go ahead and do my next HQ level. It's perfect. It's just about resource management here. And basically what I would say, why is Kimberly stuck there? Okay. Oh, there she goes. It's just basically about resource management. What is important to you? And like for the first 24 levels, I would say you should just be focusing strictly on HQ. And then after that, then you can talk about diving into other things. Tech is very, very important as well. But right now, we don't really care about that. We just want to go ahead and do all of this stuff here. And also, as you can see here, there is this page that you guys are seeing on your screen right there where it says celebrating 100,000 registrations. This is very important for you guys because if you didn't know, you'll be getting a free 2,000 gold bricks if as long as you have your account. What I already showed you guys earlier in the video, when you go through and you put your point system here, you go to your ID reward center, you come here, you do all this. And now actually it still went away, but I will be able to show you guys as soon as I can. But just by doing that, you should be able to get some sort of, I think it's $20 reward. I would show you guys in my other my other account really quickly. Actually, let me go ahead and show you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna come down here to my mail really quickly. We're gonna go to system. I believe it should be, maybe not. Oh yeah, so official store alliance check-in. As you can see, once you check in with your alliance, redeem the last war ID. You can see a bunch of these rewards that I got just by getting those points. And down here somewhere, I can't remember if it's up here. Yeah, the official 500,000 milestone reward. I got $40 worth of gold bricks. As you can see, it updated in my top left. I got $40 worth of gold bricks just by logging in. You guys should definitely be doing that. It's free money. You can't take it, right? You can't beat it. It's free money. It's free points. It's free resources. It's free speed ups. It's free everything. Go ahead and do it. It doesn't hurt to do it. Okay, so now that we're at the point where we've pretty much started all of the basic necessities here. We're in the alliance, and I've already showed you guys some of my purchases. I still have $17 worth of gold bricks left. I've only bought $3 worth of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that because it seems kind of cool, and I just want the skyscraper. And I'm actually going to buy both of these because they're kind of cool. I want the super skyscraper. I want the super skyscraper, so we're going to go ahead and do this. It looks really cool, actually. Really cool. So now I get like 40 minutes of extra speed up time or something. Let's go ahead and try that really quickly. I've never actually seen that. That's such a cool decoration. Let's wait the 10 seconds. Let's see if this actually works. But my next purchase after this is going to be like once I start loading up more because I only did $10. I'll probably do like $50 for my first purchase, so I'll load up $40 more. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Taylor. Great value, phenomenal value. Arguably the best value you'll ever get in this entire game is Taylor. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think I'm also going to go ahead and buy the Murphy Battle Pass. And then from here on out, basically all the spending I'm going to be doing is going to be Battle Passes and necessities such as the second tech center when that finally comes around and all that stuff. But we're going to go ahead and see what this tech center does now. Or what this thingy does now. So let's go ahead and upgrade my wall. So it says it gives me 20 minutes worth of speed up. Oh, wow, it does. Okay. Well, that gave me 40 minutes actually, I think. That's kind of cool to know. I mean, I wish it would like work beforehand because if you didn't know, when you have something that is you have like enough builder time, for example, in your builder hall and you go to upgrade it, I'll show you guys here. When you go to upgrade it, it says finish now for 0 gems because you have enough time to cover that. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, no, it doesn't. Interesting. Oh, yeah, it does. Because now, oh, so it does work just like that. Oh, that's really, really convenient, actually. Um, yeah, that is a really good build or a really good buy, actually. I recommend that wholeheartedly, a lot, actually. Go ahead and do that, guys. Buy that if you start a new account. Fantastic. So we got 30 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up because I really don't feel like waiting. I'll use 2 diamonds to finish it. We're going to be at level 7 now. Our goal is within the first like 24 hours to be level 14 or 15, completely free to play. Well, I shouldn't say completely, but not spending a whole lot in comparison to what some of the other people are spending to get to the same levels. That's kind of the hope there. And then we need to get tech center. Finally, we get our tech center here. You get that at level 7. That's when you first unlock it. And from here on out, this is pretty much when the game completely changes and when you're going to want to be focusing on tech versus building or HQ level. This is where things start to get a little bit tricky, and ultimately it comes down to your playstyle. Are you going to want to punch up is the proper term for it. Punching up essentially means that you are beating somebody a couple levels above you because you prioritized tech, or are you going to want to just try to get through your HQ levels because they're the hardest thing to do and you just want to get done with it? Everything has its pros, everything has its cons. I personally have always been a rush your HQ type of person. Try to get to 30 as fast as possible because then you can get more resources out of your chests in the long run. And yeah, so yeah, at this point now it's just about doing tech, doing buildings, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on my development first, just because I want everything to be faster. You guys can choose what you want to do. I always do development really, really early on because I like having the faster build time, the increasing construction speed, in the first, again, 24 hours really. And then from there is when I'll start to branch off and do some other stuff, like when it actually comes time. But we don't really need to fight for like, I think like a week or something like that. So that's why I'm not overly concerned with it right now. And also because the faster that you can get construction speed and tech speed in these first couple of days is going to be a huge buff for you in the future. But yeah, I'm pretty much just going to breeze through a lot of this. I'm not going to continue to talk your guys' ear off. I'm going to pretty much just take my face cam off now until something important comes up, and this is just going to be a time lapse. So there we go. Yeah, I completely forgot that this light of hope thing is very important. You guys are gonna obviously want to get to the bottom of this because you can get a free gun. 4.5 million power. You have a week to do so. Definitely make sure you are pushing to get that 4.5 million power. It's pretty simple as long as you're pushing HQ and pushing troops. Get that. It's free. It's free. In order to buy a gun, it costs $50 in real money, or spending a lot of time plundering trucks and tasks and stuff like that just to get enough. And then you still have to wait like 2 days for it. So yeah. With that being said, get your 4.5 million power. Alright, so we've gotten to a point now where I've just been kinda speeding ahead. I think it's probably like 20, well, more like probably like 10 to 15 minutes. And now I'm at the point where I'm just gonna start upgrading some of my heroes. I'm only gonna upgrade specific ones right off the rip. Like, Kimberly's gonna be upgraded. I'm gonna level her up as much as possible. I think level 50 is my max right now. So level 50 is my max right now. I'm not going to focus on anybody else yet, not at least until I can get Murphy. I do get him for free as soon as I actually go ahead and do some of my taverns here. I just don't feel like doing it until I get a guaranteed chance at Murphy, which is exactly 50 tickets, and I would need 49 because I do have one free. But I just got to go around my base and do a couple of those things. Otherwise, I mean, it's just more of the same, doing your radars, doing basically what you would do normally. And there's not a whole lot to be done super early on outside of like purchases, which is the best purchase, which is not the best purchase. And also, resources are going to be a huge problem, as you guys can definitely see here, that I'm already struggling with. I don't have enough resources for stuff. And so, like, I'm short hundreds of thousands on each. And it's just about the waiting game of when you actually start doing other things, like on the world map, for example. Once you start doing Doom Elites, these will get you nice. Here's like a great way to get some quick tickets. Basically just doing everything that you can super early on, but as fast as possible. You want to be quick, you want to be, everything like that. You don't want to be messing around, you don't want to be wasting time if you don't need to. You are better off just like, as I said, speeding, just blitzing through it all. It's the best bet. And then like avoid spending your diamonds early on. It's silly. Wait at least until you can. There's a lot of like special offer packs now that pop up. Like the level 10 pack isn't bad, level 7 pack not bad. Here's Murphy, the battle pass, spend more, get more, all this fun stuff. As you can see, it is definitely a fun time. It's definitely fun. I would say out of like all my time playing this game through all the seasons and everything, this early game, this especially this first like month is so much more exciting than any of the other times I've ever played this game. That's just how I feel about it. I know that everybody has their different opinions on this, but I just figured I'd share. Otherwise, not a whole lot's going on, and pretty much at this point, it's just going to be stale to watch. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and do a speed up montage, or I might just end the video here. But I'll decide that, and I'll have an outro if I do decide to end the video. But yeah, that's it for now. Alright, since we're kind of at a standstill here, I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. I'm pretty much just going to be doing a lot of background stuff at this point. There's not a whole lot going on besides just doing around my base, radar tasks, all the basic stuff that you guys already know about. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I do appreciate you all watching this video. If I helped you guys at all, let me know in the comments below. There's going to be a part 2 to this video, and there's going to be some more parts. There's also going to be a members only version of this video in the future. And by this video, I mean there's going to be members only videos to this series that's going to be on my channel exclusively. I did vacation the past couple of weeks, so I haven't had much time to do any uploads or anything like that. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching, and that's going to be it for me. Jelly out. Peace.